channel. So for today's video, I recreated this look that I did for a photo shoot a few days ago with my sister. If you guys don't know which one I'm talking about, go check out my Instagram and her Instagram. I will be linking the links down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love you guys all. Thank you. Alright, so to start off this look, I'm going to be priming my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation. Oh fuck, the primer I mean. And I'm just going to be putting it all over. And for the foundation, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And to apply the foundation, I'm going to be using the Moda brush. And just to set it all off, I'm going to be blending it with the Beauty Blender. For concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes onto onto my nose and forehead and a little bit on the chin, and just blend it all with the Beauty Blender. So what I'm gonna do with the Airspun, I'm gonna be using this to set my foundation, and I'm just gonna be applying it all over my face just so I can have a long lasting foundation and less shine onto it. To contour, I'm going to be using the Highlight and Contour Palette by iBuy or whatever it's called. I got this from my BoxyCharm. So I'm just going to be adding this to the cheeks and also on my forehead and under my chin as well. And for the blush, I'm going to be using, como decía mi mamá, se porra. Shame on you, and I'm just going to be adding this to the apples on my cheeks and just blending it downwards, upwards, whatever. So starting off with the Androgyny palette for the eyes, I'm going to start with Safe Word, and I'm going to be adding this shade onto my crease and just blending it with the Morphe M412. Moving on to Charm, I'm going to be getting the shade as well onto the crease and just blending it as well with the Morphe M332. With this shade, I'm going to be adding the shade onto the outer corner of my eyes and just blending it with the same M332 Morphe brush. Next up, onto Military, I'm going to be adding this shade onto the inner corner and just blending it outwards. Onto the next shade, which is this nice burgundy color, and I'm just going to be adding this shade onto the lid of my eyes with the same Morphe brush I used before. Moving on to the Metal Matte palette by Kat Von D, I'm going to be using the black eyeshadow, and instead of using eyeliner, I'm going to be using this just to give a little smoky effect onto the eyes. And with this gold eyeshadow, I'm going to be applying it onto the inner corner of my eyes just to give it a little more, pop out effect. Moving back to the Androgyny palette, I'm going to be using the shade Frosting, and I'm going to be applying this onto the brow bone. So I will be using the same eyeshadows that I used for my lid onto the lower lash line. And of course, you cannot forget the highlighter, so I'm going to be using this Master Chrome by Maybelline, and I totally recommend this highlighter. It's really beautiful. So for the mascara, I'm going to be using this new one by L'Oreal, and I can honestly say that this is a really good mascara. I felt like this, what the heck? I feel like with this mascara, I didn't need to put any fake eyelashes on. Onto the lips, I'm going to be using Limbo by ColourPop, and I just noticed that this wasn't the exact same lipstick that I used for the photo shoot. The one for the photo shoot I used by ColourPop as well, and it's K. And just to give the lips a little chromey look, I'm going to be using the shade Frosting by from the Androgyny palette. And of course, you cannot forget to set your makeup, and I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick. Just spray that shit all over your face.
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face.